In this video, we're going to talk about limits, how to calculate and find limits. The first example I have is find the limit of x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 when x approaches to 1. If we're going to use substitution in this example, it's not going to work. Why? Because when we replace the value of x equals to 1 in the function of x squared minus 1 over x minus 1, it's going to give us 0 over 0. For that, we have to use some algebra to simplify the function, which means we're going to write fx equal to x squared minus 1 over x minus 1. How we can write x squared minus 1? X squared minus 1 is x minus 1 times x plus 1 over x minus 1. Now we can see a common factor here is x minus 1. Then we can simplify x minus 1 with the other x minus 1. We will have fx equal to x plus 1. Now we're going to calculate the limits. And the limit of x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 when x approaches to 1 is equal to limit of x plus 1 when x approaches to 1. And it's going to give us 1 plus 1 equals to 2. At the end, the limit of x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 when x approaches to 1 is equal to 2. My second example is f of x is equal to 8 minus 2x when x is less than 4, and fs is equal to the square root of x minus 4 when x is greater than 4. To find this kind of limit, we have to calculate a limit 2 times, which means we're going to calculate limit from the left side and from the right side. To begin, we're going to start with the left side. We're going to have the limit f of x when x approaches to 4 from the left side, which means when x is less than 4, we're going to write minus here, is equal to the limit of 8 minus 2x when x approaches to 4 from the left side is equal, we're going to replace the value of x equal to 4 in the function. We're going to have 8 minus 2 times 4. It's going to give us 8 minus 2 times 4 is 8. Is going to give us 0. Then the limit of f of x from the left side when x approaches to 4 from the left side is equal to 0. Let's calculate the limit from the right side. Approaches to 4 from the right side is equal to what? It's a limit of the square root of x minus 4 when x approaches to 4. The sign plus define the right side. It's equal, we're going to replace the value of x equal to 4 in the function. It's going to give us 4 minus 4, and this is equal to square root of 0, and is 0. Since we find the limit of f of x from the right side is equal to the limit of f of x from the left side when x approaches to 4 from the left side is equal to 0, we can say the limit of f of x when x approaches to 4 is equal to 0. The third example I have is calculate the limit of the square root of 2x squared plus 1 over 3x minus 2 when x approaches to 2. In this case, we're going to substitute the value of x directly on the function to find the limit. Is equal square root of 2 times 2 squared plus 1 over 3 times 2 minus 2. This is equal to what? This is 2 squared is 4. 2 times 4 plus 1 over 3 times 2 is 6 minus 2. It will give us 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1, it's 9 over 4 minus 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. This is the square root of 9 over 4 is 3 over 2. Then the limit of the square root of 2x squared plus 1 over 3x minus 2 when x approaches to 2 is equal to 3 over 2.